Hey guys, welcome to Tiki Rick Adventures. Thank you guys for joining me today. We're gonna head into Disneyland. We're gonna grab some new food items. We're also gonna go to World of Disney and a couple places just to look for a couple merchandise items. Not a lot of shopping today. There's just a couple items here and there that I wanted to check out. So let's start at World of Disney first. We'll head into Disneyland and let's have a great day today. It's gonna be a hot day today. It's 80 degrees. The June gloom already burned off today. It's been sticking around till the afternoon some of the days. It seems like lately the June gloom's been sticking around for a really long time, but today the clouds already burned off. It was really quiet at Toy Story parking lot coming in. I got a really good parking spot, but it's really busy in the Esplanade actually. It's pretty busy. There's a lot of elementary school groups here today, it looks like. So there's gonna be a lot of field trips and it'll be a different demographic today. But we're gonna go to World of Disney first. We're gonna start out there. There's two new potatoes that I wanna try at Troubadour Tavern. Oh, here comes the monorail. Woo, look at that go. Beautiful. It's not the 70th one though. I wish they'd wrap both the monorails with the 70th logo. But we're gonna go to Troubadour Tavern. There's 4 new items there for the 70th celebration. I'm gonna try 2 of them. I'm gonna try the potatoes out. I'm gonna skip on the drinks though. They have a cold brew and another drink. I'm gonna skip on those for today and we'll go back and do that another time. But let's get things started here at World of Disney and then I'll head into Main Street into Disneyland after this too. Here's one of the new items in World of Disney. This is a Hey Hey tank top. I love that color of the green there. It's a unique green. I really like that a lot. I love Hey Hey. I just love Moana in general, but that's a really funny shirt. I like the tropical pattern on that too. It's a really nice one. It looks kind of like plumeria flowers on it as well. They're not quite like plumerias. They're like stylized plumerias with monstera leaves. That's a nice tank top though. I'm not really a tank top wearer, but that's cool to see that at Disney. You don't get a lot of new tank tops, but I like that one a lot. Let's check the price. That is $31.99. And the back just has that same tropical pattern on it, but nothing on the back. No Hey Hey on the back, just on the front. I love the colors of that one. That's a really cool tank top. These 2 tank tops are also relatively new. They're both $31.99. I love the one on the left. I love the yellow to the orange to the red there. That is really cool how that works. I like that a lot. It's pretty simple, but it's pretty nice. It's got a gray ringer on it around the neckline and the sleeves there. That's a really nice tank top. I really enjoy the colors of that one. It's simple, but I like the castle silhouette there with the Disneyland logo. And of course you have Donald on the right here. It's a really unique yellow. It's a yellow that you don't see too often with a really bright blue there. And Donald, of course, is angry. He's almost always angry in all the merchandise. Those are cool tank tops though. So these are the 3 that are at World of Disney. I don't see any other tank tops. These ones came out a couple of weeks ago, but the Hey Hey one just came out like yesterday. So these are all relatively new, so I figured I'd show them. There's some new 4th of July merchandise to celebrate the 4th of July, kind of American flag stuff with Mickey's on it. It's all pretty classic looking. I like the fonts and the logos that they used on this. Let's check out some of the items in this collection too. For $74.99, you have this baseball style jersey, a sports jersey. I love that the Mickey and the Disneyland Resort logo is embroidered on in patches. Those are really nice patches, and you have some embroidered stars as well. It adds a nice texture and dimension to it. I really like the clear red buttons too. I think that's a really nice touch. And you have Mickey. Look at how adorable he is. You have Mickey on the sleeve right here as a patch with the fireworks going off. I like this a lot. This is a really nice jersey. It's pretty thick actually, but it feels like it'd be breathable. It's a little bit see-through, so it's kind of breathable. That's a nice jersey though. I like that one a lot. And the back says 55, the year that Disneyland was open, 1955. Very cool. You have this ringer tee for $34.99. Look at Mickey and his little American flag shorts there. That is so adorable. And I like that the Disneyland logo is embroidered on as well. It's actually stitched on, which adds a nice dimension to it. I like the stars. That's a nice ringer tee though. I like the red and the blue there. It's kind of like a heathered light blue. $59.99 for this crew neck. It says USA Disneyland. The ringer on the bottom here too is red, white, and blue. Very unique. This American flag lug with Mickey patch on it is $64.99. That's a really nice lug. I like the colors. It's simple. And you can strap it to your belt on the back there. Yeah, if you like American flag stuff, this is definitely for you. I really like Mickey's face on that one. I love the little lug logo up there, the pin that's attached to it. That's nice. This Mickey American flag t-shirt is $34.99. It's a ringer shirt as well. I like that it has stitching up here too. It adds a little bit to it. That's a pretty nice shirt, and it's got the Disneyland Resort logo down there that's starting to fade out, and it's a good navy blue. This mini tank top comes in various kids sizes for youth, and it says ready to sparkle. Her bow is very sparkly, and the word sparkle itself sparkles, and the fireworks sparkle. A lot of sparkles. Ooh, look at her skirt too. That is a lot of sparkles on that. That is cool. I like the color gradient of that one. That's really nice. And it's got a little red ringer around the neckline there. And for $29.99, you have this simple, cute little embroidered Mickey patch on the front there in his American flag shorts. And the back says Disneyland Resort. That's a nice white ball cap. Very nice. I don't know if this is new, but I've never seen this before, and it's super cute. Look at the little sparkle in Stitch's eyes there while he's looking at Angel. He is in love. It says over the moon for you, and it's got Stitch and Angel. It's a plastic tumbler too. It's a nice plastic tumbler. That's one of my favorite tumblers ever. It's got a little pineapple on the side. They just look so cute on that, and I love the little saying, over the moon for you. Very cool. This Loungefly backpack and matching wallet set are brand new. Let's check out the wallet here first. Let's see. This is $40. It's the Disney Cats and Dogs wallet. I love that. That is a really cool wallet. It's tiny too, so it's nice to fit in your pocket if you need to put it in your pocket, or it would easily fit in your purse or bag. That's a really cute wallet. I like the gray. I love Disney Cats, Dogs, and Horses. Let's see if I can name all these actually. I'm sure I can. It's actually pretty easy, it looks like. All right, you got Pluto, obviously, Marie, Percy the Pug from Pocahontas. Wow, that's a lot of alliteration. You have Copper from Fox and the Hound. You have Lady. That one's a little tougher, but that's Mochi from Big Hero 6, obviously. Figaro is also Minnie Mouse's cat in Mickey Mouse Playhouse, the newer show for kids, too. And obviously from Pinocchio as well. That was pretty easy, but I wanted to see if I could identify all of them. I love that wallet. That's really cute. And this one is $80 for the backpack, double the price of the wallet, which is actually a pretty good deal considering the wallet is such a small wallet and uses much less material. Look at them in size comparison. This is a lot more material for just double the cost. But yeah, that's a really nice bag. I like that scalloped edge on the front there. It flaps over and is a nice pouch that you can store stuff in. The problem with the Loungefly backpacks is they're a little too small for me to use, but I do like them a lot. I love the design of them a lot. This is a much larger canvas Loungefly. It's $80 though. It's all the snacks, Disney snacks. You got the apples and the waffle and of course the Mickey Premium bar there. This is nice. It's a really unique shape. It also has handles on the top there. You can grab it and hold it, but you can wear it like a backpack as well. It's got straps on the back there. This is really unique for Loungefly. I've been seeing a couple more of these made and I like that style. It's very boxy and rectangular, but I think it's nice. I like that color a lot too. It's a really nice color. I haven't seen this one and I think this is new too. I really like that. It's an off-white color with purple handles on it and it's got a lot of different mini ears on it, which is adorable. That is a really nice Loungefly. It's the same boxy design. It's $80 just like the other one, and the zipper lining is also purple too. It's really nice. That's a cool Loungefly. It's very unique. You don't see Loungeflies like that too often, but I really like that style of it and I love the mini ears all over it. They've got Rogue stopped here for some reason. He's one of the most beautiful horses here at Disneyland. His coat is so shiny and so gorgeous. He's a good boy. He's just waiting patiently here. I don't know what they're waiting for though. Usually they just have him go or they clear the crowds eventually. Good boy, Rogue. I'm gonna pop into Disneyland Emporium real quick and we'll check out Fortuosity also. There's a new canvas bag, a Disneyland marquee bag that's been selling out. I think it sold out the first day. I wanna see if that's back in stock. I heard D-Lander might have that, so we might check later at the end of Downtown Disney at D-Lander. I also wanna go to Storyland Boutique today at some point. We'll stop by a couple shops. This isn't gonna be as much merchandise as the last video, but we'll check for a couple of things here. And I haven't been in Emporium in a long time. These are the cutest jackets that Disneyland's ever made. I love the Disneyland marquee on it. They're finally back in stock. The Her Universe ones, they were out of stock for a really, really long time and they're finally back in stock. They're at the Fortuosity shop right now on Main Street, but they're gonna sell out probably pretty quick. But it's amazing that they finally have this again. It was here for a couple of days, maybe a day, and then it sold out. And that was like a month and a half ago, so it's nice to see it back in stock finally. Hey, the Mickey and Friends characters are coming, the Dapper Dans are out, and the band is coming down Main Street. So let's watch them real quick. I love watching the band with the characters.
We're making our way down the street together to Town Square, and we want all of you to be a part of the adventure. So hop on the street, feel it behind, and back to From the Lion King. Here we go.
Today is such a weird day crowd-wise. Like, the walkways down there don't look that busy, right? And there's open tables at Galactic Grill. But Star Wars is at 120 minutes. Usually that one's sitting around 60 to 80 minutes on a busy day, but 120 minutes is a long wait. Everything's a really long wait time, so it just seems like guest behavior is a little different today. A lot of people are riding rides, but the walkways on Main Street and around the hub and the castle were impossible today. It was so busy walking down there. You just had to kind of cut through the crowds. It was very hard to walk through the people. But yeah, this is awesome, actually. I'm really surprised. I don't see a lot of people here at all, and it's actually really nice. Yesterday was weird though because no one was here yesterday. I saw Space Mountain was 20 minutes on the app when I checked. It was such a weird day. It was really low crowds and really low wait times. I was surprised to see that. All right, I'm gonna head to Troubadour Tavern now over by the theater there, and we're gonna pick up our potatoes. I put in the mobile order, so our lunch is ready. I'm hungry, so let's go eat. This pond across from the Matterhorn is a really good duck watching spot. I love going on duck watch over here at Disneyland. Oh my gosh, Ariel was over there watching the ducks actually. There's babies though all over this pond. Look at the little one over out to the left there. There's a little baby. There's babies all over this pond, and there's just tons of ducks in general. It's a nice spot to stand and watch them. You can get some shade over here too and watch them for a while. I love this little pond. It's really nice. There's like dozens of ducks out here today. All right, I picked up my mobile order, but because Pixar Pals Playtime Party goes on the stage there over at Troubadour Tavern at the Royal Theater, it's really loud over there. And not just because the show's on. The show's not on until 2, and it's about 1:30 right now. But between shows, they play really loud Pixar music. So if you want to relax, that's not a really relaxing place to sit, but it's really busy over there right now. There's not a lot of tables. They do have a lot of stadium seating. Those are really uncomfortable, though. They're very hard metal benches. So I figured I'd come over to Toontown where it's much more comfortable over here. I got a table in the shade, and I love being in Toontown. I just love the music here. It's a much more chill and relaxed vibe. It's kind of chaotic in the walkways, but if you find a kind of quiet corner like I did, it's a surprisingly relaxing place to sit and hang out. I just like being in Toontown. I really like the vibes here. But I got 2 brand new potatoes. These came out with the 70th celebration menu. These look really good. They look really, really filling too. I'm surprised to see how big they are. The potatoes are almost always good at Disney, and they're always a good value too. You get a lot of food for the price that you spend on them. Both of these were $11.99, which is a good deal because I got a huge potato. You could split this with someone for sure. I'm gonna split this with my mom. I'm gonna split 1 potato each, but it's a lot even for 1 person. So this first one is the WED chili cheesed baked potato. Of course, the WED stands for Walter Elias Disney. He loved chili. It's notorious. People know that he loved his chili, and it's said that he would even travel with cans of chili when he traveled Europe because he was a really picky eater and he liked plain foods and basic foods, and he loved his chili. That's always known. But this looks really good. It's topped with beef and bean chili, cheese, sour cream, diced onion, and cornbread. It's got like a whole little half a piece of cornbread on top. I love cornbread, so I think this is going to be a good one. It looks really hearty. It doesn't look anything extraordinary. It doesn't have a lot of chili on it. The one that I got at Studio Catering Company had tons of chili on top. The beans were out of control on that one. This one has like 1/3 of the amount of beans. It probably use a little more, but it's still a good sized portion. Let's try this out though. I love sour cream and I love cheese. I like basic potatoes too. Troubadour Tavern also has a regular potato that just has bacon, cheese, sour cream, and green onions on it. That's a third option, but that's not new. But let's give this a try. I gotta saw some of it off here with a fork and knife, and I'll give it a bite. All right, there I got a bite with the chili and the sour cream and everything all on that. That's not anything unique at all, but it's good. It's not out of the ordinary. It just tastes like a canned chili or a pre-made chili poured on top of a potato with a little bit of shredded cheese. It could use a little more cheese. It could definitely use a little more chili. It's got some diced onions too, and that's my favorite part. It does have a couple of diced onions on there. It needs a little more of everything, I think, in general. The green onions are good, but it also has diced white onions. The sour cream could be a little heavier too. There's not a lot of sour cream on that at all. It's pretty basic, but it's pretty darn good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's exactly what you would expect it to be. It's very true to form. It's just a baked potato with chili on top. Something you could easily make at home though. When I'm at a theme park, I kind of like to get stuff that I can't make at home or that I wouldn't normally think of. I like unique foods, and this is definitely not unique, so it doesn't fit that bill. Oh, let me try the cornbread though. I love cornbread, so I have to give this a go too. The cornbread's good. It's sweet, and I like sweet cornbread. It's really, really good cornbread. I like that on top. That's probably my favorite part. The potato is huge, though. It's well prepared. It's fluffy. It's not overcooked at all. It's kind of buttery, and the chili's got a decent flavor. It just tastes like a canned chili, though. Nothing spectacular. This is good, though. I'd still recommend it, especially for the price, $11.99. That's a really good value, and you could split this with 2 people. 1 potato is enough for 2 people. This is a big portion, so I'd recommend it for that for sure. And the other one I got sounds more unique. This is the chicken pot pie baked potato. It's a chicken pot pie filling with crumbled pie crust on top. And it looks like barbecue potato chips on top. I think the pie crust is seasoned. It looks heavily seasoned, so that's kind of nice. And the inside of it has just a regular chicken pot pie filling. I can see chicken. Kind of looks like boiled chicken, not the best quality chicken. Kind of like the cubed canned chicken you can get. There's peas, there's carrots, and there's a pot pie filling sauce, kind of like a white gravy in there as well. This one's also a big potato, so the portion size is really good. It sounds more unique than the other one, though, so I'm looking forward to eating this one more. Let's give it a try. My first impression is it could use a little more filling. It doesn't have much of the chicken pot pie filling on it. What is there does look pretty good. It looks like a pretty standard chicken pot pie filling, but let's try this out. I'm excited to try it. Let's give this a go here. That's good. I like that one a little more than the other one, actually. I like that better than the chili potato. It does taste like canned vegetables and canned chicken. It's not the best quality vegetables or chicken, but I still think it's good. It definitely hits the spot. It's a good portion size, too. I gotta try this crust, though. Let me see how that crust is. The crust looked like it was going to be really seasoned. I don't know why it looks like it's coated in seasoning. It doesn't have much of a flavor, though. It's kind of just like a seasoned salt flavor, like a Lowry seasoned salt. It's a good potato, though. This is a really good portion size, and it's huge. It's got a lot of potato. It needs a little more filling, and it just needs something else. It needs something like with a crunch or something. Crunchy onions would be really good, like the fried onions that they put on casserole. That would be really good on top of this. I'd still recommend both of these, though. They're a really good value. I like the chicken pot pie one a little better. It's unique, even though it does taste like a canned chicken pot pie filling. And the other one's pretty good, even though it's a canned chili. I'd give these a go, though. They're not the best thing you're going to eat in Disneyland, but they're not bad by any means. It's a really busy day today, and walking around is tiring me out. It's hard to walk through the crowds. I'm trying to get my steps in, but I'm going to take a break because it's hot too. I'm going to take a break and ride the Mark Twain around the rivers of America. One of my favorite things to do. It's sad that Walt Disney World is losing their version of it, but I'm sure the new Cars Land will be cool. But let's take a nice, relaxing, and peaceful ride around the rivers of America now. I'm going to take a break from Disneyland and walk through downtown Disney right now. I'm going to go to Storyland Boutique, and I'm going to also check out D-Lander at the end of the street there. Let's go to the end of downtown Disney. I checked Disney Storyland Boutique, and there's nothing new. No Donald keychain. I still check for the Donald keychain from time to time whenever I'm down in this area. Let's head to D-Lander. Hopefully they have that canvas bag with the Disneyland marquee sign on it. So the canvas tote bag actually matches that sweater. It has the same marquee logo, and the one on the left there, that sweater is back in stock, though. That's been selling out really quick, and it barely ever stays in stock. So she said if you want that, the cast member said get that one right away because it is going to sell out. This is down in D-Lander. They also have the jacket here, the blue jacket, which is really nice. Those are going to sell out. The bag came out yesterday, the canvas tote bag, and it's already sold out. She said it sold out right away. It's a really popular item. It's crazy how some things can go viral and become popular. Some of the most simple designs. I really like the design, though. It's simple and effective. But yeah, it matches that sweater perfectly. It's a canvas tote bag for $29.99, so we'll try to find that at some point. It's not here today, though. It's already gone. It's weird because when the parks are busy, downtown Disney is usually really busy. It's not busy today. There's plenty of space to walk down here. I'm just getting my steps in downtown Disney. This is really wide open. This is wide open spaces. Look at that. The crowds are so light down here. It's nice. This is definitely unusual for downtown Disney, though. Very unusual. All right, I'm going to head to the Grand California Hotel, to the Craftsman Grill. I love trying the hot dogs of the month that they have there. They always have really good and unique hot dogs. They're always delicious and high quality, too. They're 100% beef hot dogs. They're really, really good. I have been remiss in my hot dog duties lately. Well, that's a funny sentence. That's a weird combination of words. That might be a brand new sentence. Remiss in my hot dog duties. But there's been so much food that I haven't been down here to try the hot dogs of the month for the last couple of months. And this one looks delicious. So let's go to Craftsman Grill. Look at, they have the Grand Californian Hotel decorated for the 70th too. But we're gonna go to Craftsman Grill and we're gonna grab that. It's about 4 o'clock, so it's kind of a late lunch, early dinner. Should be quiet and relaxing too. So let's eat that. They've got the live music by the pool. They have live music at Craftsman every day now. I love him playing his steel drums. He's great. All right, I'm at Craftsman Grill now, and I'm in one of my favorite little spots to sit. I have a favorite table. I love this table on the end. It's just a nice quiet corner, a cozy spot, very comfortable spot to just kind of decompress. There's not a lot of noise back here. There's hardly any music back here. It's just really relaxing, and it's always cooler back here as well. And it's just a nice little place to sit. I love eating here. It's one of my favorite places to eat for sure. I like any of the food at the Grand Californian Hotel, but Craftsman is just really, really nice. I love eating here every time. I haven't had the hot dog in the month in a few months, so I've been remiss in my duties. Like I said, normally I try it every single month. There was a good streak for like a year that I tried every single hot dog, and I missed a couple here and there over the last 3 years, but for the last like 3 years, I've been trying most of their hot dogs, and I like them. I always like them. This one looks and smells delicious. This is the Backyard Barbecue Dog. It's an all-beef bacon-wrapped hot dog, toasted focaccia-style hot dog bun, macaroni and cheese, shredded brisket, green onions, served with confetti popcorn. I actually kind of wish this was served with French fries or chips, but the confetti popcorn's kind of fun. They're kind of celebrating the 70th anniversary, so they're serving it with a bowl of popcorn. It's just the pre-packaged Disney popcorn that you get at the candy shops here. It's nothing special. It's got a lot of food coloring on it, though. It's very, very saturated. Look at how dyed that is. Probably dye your fingers and your mouth and your tongue and everything. That's a lot of food coloring, though. Let me try that out. I actually haven't had this popcorn before. It's not like fresh made. It's just pre-packaged popcorn. It doesn't have a specific taste or flavor profile at all. It's just kettle corn, but it's good. It's good kettle corn, actually. It's not that like stale or packaged tasting. I was worried because it's the pre-packaged kind that it would taste a little stale or flat. It's pretty darn good. I actually really like that. I still would prefer French fries with this. This all in all was $14.75 after my discount, and I think having French fries makes it a much better value because then you can split it with somebody. With a hot dog and just popcorn, I don't think the $14 value is quite there. This smells absolutely amazing. The barbecue sauce smells spectacular. I gotta try the brisket on its own real quick, just to try a bite of that. That brisket is fantastic, actually. It's not too fatty, it's nice and moist and tender, and the barbecue sauce is great. It's smoked brisket. Like, they actually smoked this or bought it pre-smoked, I'm not sure, but it tastes really good. That's really good barbecue. I love barbecue in general, and that's actually really solid. I gotta try the mac and cheese too. It's fun that it has mac and cheese, and it's a bacon-wrapped hot dog, and it has brisket. That's a lot going on for this. There's spiral noodle mac and cheese, and that's actually really good mac and cheese. That's surprising. This is starting off really good. All right, now I just have to go for it. It's gonna be very, very messy, but I gotta get a bite with everything here. I love the smell of this barbecue sauce, and it tastes really good. I like when they have a good barbecue sauce and it's been heated up and poured on top, and it has green onions for the crunch on there too. I love green onions, so this is gonna be delicious. This is right up my alley. That's awesome. I'd highly recommend trying that if you're at the Grand Californian Hotel and you want something satisfying. It's smoky, it's really salty and savory. The hot dog itself is an all beef hot dog, so it tastes really good. I like the smokiness from the brisket and the bacon. The bacon's kind of crispy on the edges, which is really nice. It adds a little bit of a texture and a crunch to it. And the mac and cheese adds a nice moisture to it all. It's really good. I like the mac and cheese on there a lot. The only thing I would change is putting a little more barbecue sauce. You can just ask for a side of barbecue sauce and they'll give you some more on the side, I'm sure. But I do wish I had a side of barbecue sauce because it's pretty saucy on one half, but the other half doesn't really have hardly any barbecue sauce on it at all. It just is kind of inconsistent throughout the dog. That's my favorite part though, is that barbecue sauce. I love that. The focaccia bun is really nice. It's unique. It's soft, it's buttery, it's toasted. It's an excellent quality bun. Overall, this is a really high quality hot dog, a much better hot dog than you'd expect to find at a theme park. I would really get this again and recommend it. I do wish it had French fries, like I said, instead of the popcorn. You don't get a lot of popcorn either, and that's not too filling. I think just having a savory side with this would be better. This is so delicious. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this and enjoy a little quiet time here and just kind of decompress, and we'll wrap things up. I think I've done enough today. I'm gonna go home pretty soon afternoon when traffic clears up. But it's been a great day. I'm just waiting for it to cool down a little bit so I can get some more steps in when it's not 80 degrees out. I've never noticed this before, but over in San Francisco, there's all these little cars in the nooks in the wall there. There's a whole line of them. That is so funny. Someone on one of the boats, the maintenance boats, had to have put them there because this is directly above water. Let me zoom out and show you guys what I'm looking at. See, it's all those little cubby holes. They all have little tiny toy cars in every single cubby hole. That is too funny. They must be cars from Cars Land. Thank you guys for coming along with me today. I had a lot of fun today. The cats and dogs bag, the Loungefly bag and the wallet was one of my favorite merchandise that I've seen lately. I just love the Disney animals in general, and I thought that was really fun. We saw some really uniquely shaped Loungeflies too, those rectangular Loungeflies, the canvas kind. Those are definitely different than the normal Loungefly, and I think that's kind of cool. I thought the designs of those were really cute with the snacks and the mini ears on them. Very cute. And lunch was pretty decent. Not my favorite theme park food. The potatoes were pretty good. They were a really good value, that's for sure. They weren't bad potatoes by any means. It's just something you could easily make at home. And both the chili and the pot pie filling really just taste like they came from a can. So there was nothing like homemade tasting or special tasting about those. They were really just standard, kind of what you'd expect from a theme park. I like more unique foods in general, and that just wasn't too unique. It didn't really fit the bill of theme park food for me. But I would recommend those because they're a good price, so I'm glad I tried them. The hot dog of the month, on the other hand, was very good. I would definitely recommend hopping over to Craftsman. It's really easy to walk there from DCA. You just exit right out of DCA down the walkway and you make a left and Craftsman is right there. You can't miss it. You could eat at the bar or the restaurant or the grill inside or outside. It was hot today, but we had a lot of fun in general, so thank you guys for coming along with me. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I'll see you real soon. I'll be back very shortly, and I hope you guys take care. Thanks again.